Okay, welcome everybody. We are for Pilates' sake, and today we have these three lovely ladies to help us with a level 1 reformer class. So we're going to start with our footwork. So we're going to lay ourselves down in your Pilates V to start. I want you guys to take about 3 fingers between your big toe mounds. Heels are together. Don't overextend at the ankle joint, so you're just kind of settled in a place where when you push into the foot bar, you feel the feedback into your arches. We're going to take 3 big breaths before we get started, and I want you to just settle yourself onto the reformer bed. So feel the weight of your head. Inhale, expand the lungs to expand the ribs. Feel your bottom floating ribs on the reformer bed. And one more, feel the weight of your legs settle into the pelvis. Exhale, expel all the air. On the inhale, push into the feet, breathe into your ribs, stretch all the way up, and then exhale as we return. Inhale it out, and then exhale as we pull it in. Nice. Now, as we inhale, find the push of the feet in opposition to the breath, lifting into the lungs and into the ribs, and feel the container from the feet to the shoulder blocks. We're going to go 2 more. Stretch all the way through. Exhale, we return. On this next one, use your exhale to contract so as to flex the hips to pick the feet up, to switch to your bird on a perch. We inhale to stretch it out, exhale, and we return. So on your bird on a perch, you want your long bones of your foot going over the foot bar and your heel, your calcaneus going under. Let the foot bar actually feel like it's actually coming into your foot. And the best way to experience that is as you inhale and stretch yourself all the way up, let the shoulder blocks push down on you so that your pelvis gently pushes down onto the feet and you experience probably a deeper bird on a perch. All right, we're going to go 1 more. We inhale, stretch all the way through. Use your exhalation to pick your legs up to switch to your heels. And then we inhale, we stretch all the way out. Exhale as we return. Nice. So find your heels here. And perhaps you guys can think about pushing into the foot bar just a moment before the reformer bed even thinks of moving. So as you push down into the heels, your breath lifts up into your lungs, into the rib cage, into the shoulder blocks, and guess what? The shoulder blocks push back on you and you feel your container. And within that container, your spine gets to decompress through the shoulder blocks, all the way up, not so much through the crown of your head, but through the lengthening of your cervical. We go 2 more. This is so beautiful, you guys. Nice strong heels, push, rise up, exhale. Pick your feet up. Sorry, drop down to the balls of your feet and we go. We inhale, we stretch that all the way through, and then we exhale, we lower the heels for 3. Inhale, lift, 2, 3, exhale, lower, 2, 3. Nice, and we're gonna do that so we keep on pace and we lower, 2, 3. So nice soft knees. So when we're pushing, don't just think of picking the heels up, but push the foot bar away with the balls of your feet, pull your breath up, and oppose those 2 forces. We're gonna go 1 more. We inhale to rise all the way up. Use your exhale, bend your knees, flex your hips, bring that all the way back in. Keep your feet on the foot bar until you find the springs in your handles. Bring your elbows down just for a moment. Push into your handles to feel the flexion at your T12. Then use that to pick your knees up. Bring the foot bar down and get ready for your 100. You're going to take a big breath in. As you exhale, find the springs. Push yourself back and away from the handles to find your 100. And then we inhale for a count of 5. And we exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Beautiful. From here, you guys, very nice, right? So everyone just look down. You're all looking down at your feet. So check out your ankles. Don't overdo the ankles. Flex the ankles a little bit. Soften the knees a little bit. Pull the legs into you and then curl forward into your handles. Yeah, so that the legs are actually hooking into your T12. That a girl. That is beautiful. And with a long leg, it's even a little bit harder. Soften your knees just a little bit. Curl into it. Nice. And then we're going to go 2 more big breaths in here, you guys. All right, so soft knees, pull the legs in, last one. And then on your exhale, feel free to pull your knees in, bend your elbows, take your handles into one hand, swivel up to take 2 springs off for our frog and leg circles. We're gonna keep our headrest up. If you have extender straps, you can pause now and place those on right now. Otherwise, you keep your short straps and you're gonna bring your feet, is that too short, Trace?
The straps are so short.
And then we're gonna bring that all the way through, okay? Arms down by your side, find the weight of your pelvis. In your Pilates V, you're just doing your footwork, except for now, the bed is, your legs are moving and the bed is going back. So we inhale, keep your feet where they are in a sense, and stretch your bed back and away. As you exhale, crease the hip joint, bring it in. Inhale, stand through the feet. So really powering through the strength of your hips and not through the strength of your feet and your shins, let's say, right? As you go out, let's go say 3 more, I want you to feel and experience maybe the difference between hip extension and knee extension. So wherever your feet are when they're all the way in as you exhale, right? So say your feet are here, they actually stay there. They stay, they stay, they stay, they stay, then you know it's hip extension. The foot stays as if it were on the foot bar, right? And then you bring that back in. We're gonna keep the legs out on this next one. So keep the feet low, don't let them rise up higher than they started. Legs rise up to about a 90 at the hip joint. We're gonna inhale to open the legs out, circle them all the way around and down. Now as you exhale, don't bring the feet up, crease the hip joint and allow the legs to rise. Inhale out, around and down. Exhale, we bring it up. We're gonna go 3 more. As you open the hips, imagine, right, as you open the legs, imagine you're splitting the inner thighs out and around, and then they come back together, but there's a rotation, a slight rotation of the leg in the hip joint, right? And then we're gonna switch direction here. So we inhale straight down. Exhale, let the springs take you here, you guys. Let the springs support the legs, your job. Inhale, down you go. Right, I want you to feel when you start to come down, don't push from your back. When you push into the feet, you should already feel it in your booty. Nice and strong in your hips. Your low back should actually never touch down on the mat. We're gonna go 2 more. Just play with that. Soft knee so that the shins, or the calves, I should say, don't initiate the movement. It's all in the hip joint. It's in your booty, right? And then we circle that all the way around and then back in again. We're gonna take the straps off your feet, hang your handles up. You guys are gonna rise up. We're gonna do our stomach massage. So foot bar comes up, 4 springs, or 3, whatever works for you. You're gonna put your pads, 1 or 2, on the end of the reformer bed, and you're gonna start today with your bum off of the pads, behind the pads. Find your feet first and really feel, okay, here's my rolling like a ball that we've broke up quite well. Find your feet, they maintain their place. You're gonna push into your hands and feet, bring your bum all the way forward. Take your hands to the front of the reformer bed. Now don't change your feet. We inhale, drive your hips back, lower lift, and we exhale and bring it in. Right, so as you guys are pushing in and out, your heels only lower when you allow them to lower once you're stretched all the way out. A really nice way of thinking about stomach massage is don't push the foot bar, like 0. 0 push of the foot bar, that'll drive right into your hips. And then last one here, let's go 1 more, we inhale it and then bring it in. Take a spring off, and we're gonna take our hands onto the shoulder blocks, or not if you are too small. All right, so gently push into the heels of the hands, get your blades down and lift your ribs with your shoulder blocks. And then you guys go ahead and do your moving. Now, as you inhale and press yourself out, if there's too much spring, you'll start to buckle in your shoulder girdle because there's not enough strength there. The other thing I want to see a little bit more of is you guys are going to, Miss Flexi here, I love it. I'm going to come and fix her. It's true though, right? Because she can do it. So I want you to feel you're going to soften your elbows a little bit. You're going to pull them apart. Pull your elbows apart even more, V, because you're, You know what I'd like to see you do is, move back a little bit more. You're too far. So you're here and pull apart even more. And now lift your back of your ribs up, yes, rather than your sternum. Come from your back line for your extension, nice. And then bring that all the way back in. Beautiful. Step on down. You guys go ahead and put your foot bar down. Put your pads away. Grab your short box And then come on back for our round back and flat back. You want to place your short box either in front of the shoulder blocks, behind the shoulder blocks, behind the posts. It really depends on where you are then going to be sitting on the short box. You want to have about a hand width behind your pelvis when you're sitting. So here we are. We're hip joint distance apart at flex. Strap is at the ankle joint, not the long bones of the foot. Find whatever works best for your hands. Blades down, ribs up and forward. Inhale, initiate from the pelvis, not the rib cage. Rotate the hips over the femur bones to kind of like flat, neutral back, and then exhale, bring that back up. We go 2 more. Inhale, open the hips, rotate the pelvis. Keep this strap taut the whole time, right? Pull the strap up with your psoas into your T12, especially right here when you exhale. Pull the strap in, bend up and over it. Feel free to do an extension if you want or not if you don't want to, right? Just know that you're keeping connected in the strap and that you're trying to bend your spine from flexion into extension. Stay inside, don't hang on your joints. Use the musculature to create the extension and the flexion. Beautiful. Up you get. Nice, you guys. Grab hold of your bar, bring that up and over. Now, don't let the bar reach up to the ceiling. Take the bar and slide it down and pick your rib cage up. Don't lean back with your ribs. On the inhale, open the hips to tip you back. Now don't bring your ribs back. Let the pelvis rotate to bring you back. Nice. Use your breath. Suspend, reach back. Exhale, rise that back up again. Nice. Soften the knees. There you go. That a girl, right? So you want to have a nice soft knee just so that you know you're pulling that strap in. Right, and when you come back, you want to get those sit bones directly under you, way up, tall, 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 tall. We go 1 more, inhale, up, open, exhale first, and bring that all the way back in again. Nice, you guys are going to take your box, put your poles away, put your boxes back, and then we're going to come up and do our elephant. So on the way back, headrest comes up, foot bar comes up, and you've got your springs on already, so we'll just keep the 2 springs on. Nice. Now, as you get on, I want you to pour the weight of your ribs pours forward onto your hands, the weight of the pelvis down onto your feet, and then you are flexing your spine from your front line. Try not to move where your ribs are. On the inhale, drive your heels down with the soft knee, open the hips on the way out, and then flex the spine on the way back in again. As you push the carriage out, don't let your spine drop. Push down with your heels to allow your flexion to stay quite suspended. Yeah, let's go 3 more. Keep those heels down. Try not to move the carriage with your feet. The feet are there to kind of grab onto the equipment, and then done. Nice. You're going to come right down onto your knees for knee stretches. Flex those toes forward like crazy. Reach those heels back again. Keep the weight of your ribs forward and a nice strong hand. And then just ever so gently, I'm just going to quickly just say one thing to help you guys all so we're not into our tuck. We're going to stick our butts way back for a moment. Feel the length of your hamstring. Feel the placement of your femur bones. Now don't change that. Take your sacrum, slide it under, find your psoas, and contract to open the lumbar. See if we can't maintain that. On the inhale, use the strength of your hip, use the strength of your glutes, your hamstrings to open the spring, and then try, when those knees come in, try and keep your sits bones wide but your tail curled. I know it's a toughy thing to do, but you don't want to flex the lumbar, you want to flex the hip joint. Beautiful. Last one, and we're going to go into our arch. So from here, the ribs are pushing forward, the pelvis way back, and we inhale and exhale. So every time the knees come forward, the sits bones try and shoot further back. Yeah, and maybe the weight of your ribs does not get to move. Can you imagine that from the bottom of the ribs forward, there's no movement except for maybe a little bit more extension? Yeah, 2 more. Beautiful, you guys. And then bring that all the way back in. From here, put 2 more springs on. We're going to lay ourselves down for a little bit of running. So feet all the way together on your big toe mounds, but in parallel, arms by your sides, settling yourself down. Inhale, big breath in, and then exhale And then you guys are just gonna run. And from here, I want you to feel that you are more suspended than maybe we kind of feel. So you don't want to feel like your calves are dropping down and under. I want you to feel that you're running more up in the hip joint than you are running down in the ankle and in the feet. Use your breath. Allow the reformer bit to really move too. It's not a small movement. Get that ankle way, yeah, Trace, way under. So even though you feel there's up, there's still lots of mobility in the ankle joint. Big breath to straighten the legs all the way up. Exhale, bring yourself in. Bottom lift, rotate, use the external rotation of the femur bones. Drive them in to pick your hips up. Inhale, push your shins down, use your breath, suspend you up. Exhale as we return. As you inhale to stretch out, don't externally rotate more. Allow the legs to almost kind of slightly release. Your muscular support and rotation of the femur bones happens more on the return. So dig into it then. And then use your breath, stretch all the way through, dig into the external rotation on the way back in again, and feel again. Here's your container. And then last one, you guys, so beautiful. We stretch all the way through. And then we bring that all the way back in, roll through your spine, pull your knees in towards your chest, stretch that all the way in. Just pat yourself, good job, and wave to the camera. Thank you guys for joining us. Like and subscribe, and hope you enjoyed it today. Thank you.